Hi dear Africa Business Jumpstarters, this is Dr. Harnet. Again, we are back in Kigali, Rwanda with our Africa Business Mission. Well, this is my fourth business mission group that I'm leading to Rwanda, and again we had an amazing time. We had so many insights, so much access to entrepreneurs, government officials that were really transparent about everything they shared. And I think our business participants are quite amazed of the insights they've received. So before I share a little bit of that, I want to just let you know where we're staying. So I'm actually in the garden of the private villa we're staying. It's owned by a Rwandan family, and I hope you can see it well. This is a beautiful villa in Kigali, and yeah, we are ready for day 4 before we are heading towards the DRC tomorrow. So that's the Democratic Republic of Congo. We're going to the border area tomorrow to see the trade activities there. It's a very interesting area. So I thought today I want to share a little bit about the export opportunities here in Rwanda, especially if you're based in the UK, US, anywhere else in Europe or anywhere else in the world really. And excuse my voice, I have a little bit of a rough voice today. So, you know, I always strongly believe that doing African exports, so exporting goods from Africa that are in high demand in the West, is one of the best business models you can start, especially if you're number one, you don't want to relocate to Africa yet. That's perfect for African exports because your buyers will be based in the US or UK or Europe or Dubai, and that means that most of your business activities will need to take place in those markets where you are based right now. So the other reason why African exports are so great is because really it's a key priority for African governments, including the government of Rwanda. African governments want to cut down on their imports into the country because really that means that they are spending a lot more hard currency, and that creates a deficit in the national budget. So African governments are very keen to boost exports of their products into other markets. And there is great opportunity here in Rwanda too. We have met many companies that provide, you know, products, not just products that you can export, but to some extent they provide the branding for your own product, so you can export an existing brand or you can export your own brand. That means they provide the product to you white labeled, and then you can have your own brand printed on that. That's an opportunity. The other opportunity, and that's really the easiest when you go into import-export, is that you start on a agency level. And that means simply that you are connecting a supplier, manufacturer here in Africa, for example Rwanda or anywhere else in Africa, with a buyer in the location where you're based, for example in the Washington DC area. So that is the simplest because really no transaction of money will go through you. It means you can start with a minimum amount of money. You basically just need a website and a telephone line, your mobile phone, to get hold of potential buyers in the West. And then you connect the supplier and the buyer, and you get a commission each time that transaction between the two has been made. So of course, when we talk about that, it means you're not selling on Amazon to individuals. You're not selling to your African diaspora friends. You're selling to companies in the West. So for example, hotel chains, supermarket chains, retailers, wellness stores, hair salons, depending of course on the items you are selling. And the good thing about that is really when you sell to companies, you're only dealing with a small amount of customers or clients. But once they make an order, they make an order over several thousands of units or several thousand kilograms of goods. And later that can become tons, of course. You want to ship containers full of this stuff. So it is very, very beneficial to you to deal with companies at the end in the West, and not with individuals. So this is really where the wealth creation comes in. And African exports, the other thing is it's a business that's flexible, can be started on a shoestring budget. It's location independent, really. And it supports African economies. Now, I just want to share about some of the products that we heard are great export products here in Rwanda, and I'm going to focus on agribusiness products because really 70% of Rwanda's exports are agribusiness products, so food items from the agricultural sector. And we met yesterday with the head of the Horticulture Association. I actually met him last year, so this year he invited us to his private farm about an hour from Kigali. Beautiful farm, and I'm sorry that I don't have any pictures from that farm. It was a little bit stormy in the end. It's rainy season actually. And he provided amazing insights into what really works. And he says, well, some of the best items in the horticulture industry are hot chili pepper, believe it or not. That, in his eyes, is one of the best export items. Second, also, he said very good was also avocado. And then the third one, oh gosh, what was the third one? Chili pepper, avocado, here you go. That's, I missed the third one. I'm going to put it into the comment section when I can think about it. Oh yeah, I got it. Green beans, fine green beans. All right, that's life for you here. Green beans. We also met with the coffee farmer company of Rwanda. This is a model that goes beyond fair trade. So they heavily reinvest into the coffee farmers' activities. And again, he gave us the numbers, how much we need to export, what our profit margins are, how much this would sell in the US, how much the shipping cost is. Amazing details, and our participants and delegates here were so amazed what can be done in this regard. I mean, everyone in the Western world almost loves coffee. So again, another wonderful export item. And, you can start with as little as 200 kilograms. So if you want to start out small, 200 kilograms, that's what you can order. Costs around $2,000, $2,500 to, get that first shipment come to you. Or, as I said, you simply connect the coffee farmer company with buyers in the West, and then you wouldn't deal with any money. You're simply paid out the commission again and again and again. Tea is another item that can be exported from Rwanda. So I just wanted to give you a brief insight into what is possible. Doing business with Africa or in Africa doesn't necessarily mean that it's, you need a lot of capital. It is risky. You need to relocate. This is the kind of mindset we really need to shift. Start now. Create wealth for yourself, and again, import-export is an amazing business model to really create wealth, because you're creating a portfolio of clients and they will order again and again. And that means also that you're creating a passive income stream over time. You don't need to acquire these clients anymore. There's no work behind that anymore. Yet they're reordering again and again and again, and you call that passive income streams. That's how you accumulate wealth, and that's how you contribute towards Africa's development. I mean, really, more of us again should be stepping in. We're about to leave now, so I will finalize here. And yeah, I just want to inspire more and more of you to start African businesses. I am actually rolling out a new course, a new product, very exciting product. It's very different to anything else I've done before on African exports. So imports at the US, UK, Europe, Dubai, and yeah, I will be rolling this out in the beginning of 2018. So check my website for it to be ready. www.africajumpstart.com. And this is it from me in Kigali. We're ready to head to our day number 4. Will be a busy day, and more of us should be starting African businesses, creating wealth for themselves and their families, all while contributing towards Africa's development. See you soon. Bye bye. Bye.